Good morning, everybody. Wow, I'm back and I am here to just share with you and hear from some of you. Um, I was actually going to talk about something else, and then Sweet Heather said something in one of the what's happening there? One of the posts about trying to do the X, the Y, the Z. And I just wanted to really extrapolate on what she was sharing, and why trying doesn't really work. It's a mindset type of thing, because when we hear trying, our brain hears trying. What it does is it actually just kind of sits still. And what I mean is that, so here's my peppermint oil right here, and if I try to pick up the peppermint oil, if I try, or if I say I try to move this over my head, and some people would do like this. Well, then it's like, well, no, but you moved it over your head. And it's like, well, try to move it over your head. Well, then you do it again. And then, well, try. And then the key is that in the trying, you actually aren't really doing anything except trying, because either you will or you won't. And I know I sound a little bit like Yoda. Now, the languaging in that could be every day in every way. I'm choosing a different path, or I'm choosing to every day in every way. I'm becoming more and more healthy, or every day in every way I'm getting over my ex lover, or whatever it is. But again, um, Sandy, take this peppermint oil and and put it over your head. There, try. You can't. Trying is going to keep you in this limbo. So I just wanted to just point that out. It's really, really important. It's so finite. It's such a habit. Everything that we do is a habit from the moment that we wake up and the moment we go to bed. And so, one thing that really got anchored in for me again, and listen, I'm a teacher and I teach thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And I still need to get a tune up sometimes from the neck up. And what I mean by that is that I really do believe, I truly believe that just like we can go walk our dogs, that we also can actually walk our mind. So we can have our mind also walk our body. And the truth is that we probably want our mind to walk our body if our mind is upgraded. Most people are thinking about the woes of their aches and pains, and whether they're literally like their ache of their arms hurting, or they may have like dislocated a shoulder, or maybe they have a broken heart. You also want to be careful about saying broken heart. It's just, it doesn't mean that I'm negating the feelings that you're feeling. What I am saying is that with every word that you say out loud, and especially what you think too, we are hypnotizing ourselves to stay in the same space. And most of us realize that we're here not just to go home to work weekend. We're actually here to add more value to the world. And adding more value is going to look very, very, very different to some people. Some people, to be better for the world, is that they are the best mother that they can be, and they are always looking to up level so they can actually be more nurturing, more kind, raising these souls, and that is their main purpose. Some people have that purpose along with actually owning a company, and they're enhancing the world in that way. Some people, it's just every day and every way they want to light 5 people up a day, and so they take the time to text 5 people a day randomly from their phone, or maybe send a Facebook message, just to point out something very specific about them and what you appreciate about them. And you don't actually have to know somebody really, really, really well to be able to do that. Because if you get really curious about humanity, and you get really curious about the way someone shows up, because we're always transmitting, right? We're always transmitting. And so if you just scan someone's Facebook page, for example, or their Instagram page, or if you choose to just, like the slot machine, and go through your phone and go, oh, well, there's Jennifer. Let me reach out to her. And you send her a message that says, I was thinking about you today. Remember that time when we, and you point out something that maybe was from the past that brought up a good memory. You know, people love to be recognized. And if you've ever read How to Win Friends and Influence People, which I think everybody should read it at least once a year, it is on my list once a year to read, along with Think and Grow Rich. I mean, those books are a staple in my life, and they have been since I was a little girl. My parents, gave those to me. I think I was 8 years old, and were like, here. And I'm so grateful, because what a way to understand how the human psyche works from even so long ago. So again, that's a great book. But people like to be recognized, and they love to hear their name. They love to hear their name. So if you want for someone to remember you, then say their name. Even servers at restaurants, it's super, super key. So anyway, trying. I really want you to think about this and think about, every time you say try, what you really mean is that maybe you don't have a better strategy, or maybe you're choosing the emotion that's attached to that thing that you're trying to do, and you actually are more addicted to the emotion attached to it. Because I want to say this as I close. Any emotion that we experience for more than 90 seconds at a given moment, when we feel a trigger or an arousal, we are actually choosing that emotion. We're choosing that emotion, and that's how we can get addicted to our feelings. This is not very popular. This may piss some of you off. I know when I first heard this, I was like, So I'm choosing this disempowering belief. I'm choosing this disempowering emotion. I actually have agency over the way I feel. Remember, we can either, the tail either is going to wag the dog or wag the head. So what I want you to do is think about this. You really can change your thoughts, which will change your body. And that's what we mean by your body can heal itself. You've heard Dr. Dispenza talk about that. You've heard many, many, many doctors talk about that, as long as they haven't gotten locked into prescribing drugs and other things in lieu of maybe just looking at what we can do for the mind. I'm not a doctor, never claimed to be. And I do believe that there's something to be said about leading our mind to a deeper, richer, healthier way of life. So I am excited. I have a new sisterhood that starts tonight, and it's a beautiful group of women. It's the day of the sisterhoods. We have several things rolling today with my summer sisterhoods, and it's always a treat. That first night is our first day when we get together, because women don't know exactly what to expect, and there's like this back to school feeling, and I so love that. And this program has enhanced with every season. We literally run this on the season, so we already have women that have signed up for the fall sisterhood, and they're in for a treat as well. So I'm just thrilled for the women that have been called to come forward, and for those that are choosing to, that when I invited in to join me in the fall. So if you're interested in, getting involved now, there's all kind of benefits to that, because you actually have access to a lot of coaching up until we get started at the end of summer. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'm planning on being on here Wednesday mornings at 9 o'clock. Catch the replay. This page is going to get a lot more interactive. I realize that it is chock full of beautiful souls that I want to get to know. I want to get to know and do some things a little bit different in the way that I've been letting others know what I do and that my passion that I have. So I'd love your insight there. I mean, please take advantage of this. There's so much within in this body of mine that I want to share and teach you. I just need you to show up here and then also ask questions. So thank you for all of you that have sent those in. I've got a great list of topics, but I'm always open to more. So anyway, I look forward to seeing y'all on the page and live next week. Please always feel free to send me a DM. Okay. I hope y'all have a beautiful, 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 blessed day, and take care of yourself. Okay. Be mindful of those words. Bye.